Golden One Center. We are here in Sacramento, California for one stacked episode of CJ Universe Mode. This is Raw. And oh my goodness, what a match card that we have tonight. We're on the road to Survivor Series WarGames in Los Angeles at the Intuit Dome. Tonight in our main event, Finn Bálor defends the Intercontinental Championship against number one contender, Big Bronson. We also have a tag team match between the Kabuki Warriors and the Judgment Day, consisting of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. Some bonus tag team action tonight. CM Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Ilja Dragunov coming up next. Let's take a look though at Survivor Series. Yes, CM Punk defends against Ilja Dragunov tonight, but he has a scheduled title defense at Survivor Series against Drew McIntyre. Now, if Ilja Dragunov wins, potentially we might get Dragunov against Drew McIntyre instead. But let's get into it. Let's find out, as up next, the world title is on the line. Ilja Dragunov makes his debut in this universe mode, the CJ Wrestling Universe mode, and against CM Punk, and the title's on the line. This guy can shock the world here, but I don't think the world, or at least the world inside of the Golden One Center tonight, I don't think they want Dragunov to shock the world, as they seem to have a clear favorite in mind, and that is the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. But we can expect some fists to be thrown out tonight. This match might steal the show. Sacramento's in for a huge one. This crowd is nuts for CM Punk. Oh my goodness. Just like every other crowd that we've been to, every other city, CM Punk always gets the love. But up next, he defends the World Championship against Ilja Dragunov, and certainly Drew McIntyre will be watching. That is for sure. And oh, Dragunov blindsides CM Punk as he was finalizing his entrance. And now Dragunov sending CM Punk to the steel steps. Sacramento not finding Dragunov's actions ethical at all. As now Ilja Dragunov slams Punk to the barricade, into the barricade, and now sending him inside of the ring. Ilja Dragunov trying to earn an advantage. And well, he certainly just did, as Ilja Dragunov now with some big boost to Punk in the corner, but CM Punk's going to fight back as he delivers some kicks to the midsection of Dragunov, and a one into the face, going for the pin. A kick out at one by Dragunov. And CM Punk now delivering some nice revenge to Ilja Dragunov. As Punk still has his tank top. And even delivering some push-ups. Just showing how ready he is for Dragunov. Even if Ilja wants to have some weird tactics, some unethical tactics, CM Punk though is going to fight back. A big running knee and now a clothesline to Ilja Dragunov as CM Punk climbs the top rope. And CM Punk with a frog splash to Ilja Dragunov. From the heavens, CM Punk jumps on Dragunov. And Punk is fired up. This is quite the sight to see. CM Punk defending the world title on Raw. Something you don't see often. Now Ilja Dragunov with a suplex. And Dragunov trying to earn back that momentum. But now it is CM Punk. Possibly a pedigree, but no, instead a backbreaker. And Punk possibly going for that GTS, but Dragunov reversing it. And it will Irish whip CM Punk to the bottom right corner and a chop to CM Punk. And now with that right boot targeting that neck of CM Punk. Again, Ilja Dragunov has the chance to shock the world here. And he possibly will as Dragunov. Ilja Dragunov for the win, for the championship victory, but CM Punk says no as he kicks out at 2.5. Like I said, Drew McIntyre is definitely watching this match because he's supposed to face CM Punk at Survivor Series WarGames in Los Angeles in a couple of episodes on our next Premium Live event. But now if CM Punk loses, we might get a different scenario. Now CM Punk with a huge dropkick to Dragunov. As now CM Punk with another big kick to Dragunov. And now talking about big Bronson Reed will be facing Finn Bálor for the Intercontinental Championship in our main event. Now right here in our opening contest, Dragunov and Punk for the World Championship. As now Dragunov sends Punk to the ropes. Cody now, not Cody, CM Punk with a GTS as Dragunov potentially might go to sleep. And yes, he does. Dragunov goes to sleep. Good night, Ilja Dragunov, as CM Punk retains the World Heavyweight Championship in Sacramento. Quick and easy for CM Punk as he defeats Ilja Dragunov. Even if Ilja Dragunov, well, in the beginning he looked pretty convincing. He used everything in his favor, though unfortunately for him, it did not go really well, and it was after that move right there that CM Punk took back the advantage. He reversed Ilja Dragunov's attempts, blocked some of his moves, and then was able to hit his last final touch, his finishing move, the go to sleep. And he was able to hit that successfully. And the ref gives back his World Championship. Now CM Punk has to focus on Drew McIntyre once again. He got a little challenge here, but now he has to move back to Drew McIntyre. His eyes need to focus on Drew McIntyre, as one of his biggest matches in his career will await him at Survivor Series. Though, congratulations to CM Punk. Well, Carlito seemingly asking himself, where is Dominic Mysterio? And, well, he just called him out. When talking about Dominic Mysterio and the whole Judgment Day, Finn Bálor defends the Intercontinental Championship in our main event. And talking about the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez up next will take on the Kabuki Warriors in a high-stakes women's tag team matchup. Obviously, we are looking forward to WarGames, Survivor Series WarGames in Los Angeles at the Intuit Dome. So this could be quite interesting. We'll keep you updated, though, on the women's WarGames matches. Obviously, one from Raw and one from SmackDown for the women's, and obviously one men's WarGames on the Raw side, and then one men's WarGames on the SmackDown side. So that means we're going to get 4 total WarGames matches at Survivor Series, which is quite impressive, and I am quite excited for it. Obviously, we do have the men's WarGames that will feature Roman Reigns and his team, and then Solo Sikoa's Bloodline. That's all that we have announced, though, for WarGames. We still have 3 other WarGames matches to be announced. Ponte Jacob and Skeletor will definitely keep you updated. The general manager for both Raw and SmackDown. But hey, right now, this, and like I say, no titles are involved in this. But this could be quite interesting. Because, yeah, Ponte Jacob has given me the update. And, yeah, the women's WarGames matches will feature one of these women. That is Liv Morgan. Team Liv Morgan will face Team Jade Cargill. So the question remains, who will be the members? Who will Liv Morgan recruit? Who will Jade Cargill recruit? We're going to find out in the upcoming episodes. But right now, Kabuki Warriors. Judgment Day. Women's Tag Team action up next. We've got some interesting tag team action coming up right here. Asuka will start for the Kabuki Warriors, and Liv Morgan will take the field for the Judgment Day. As Liv Morgan trips Asuka as announced, Team Morgan will go into Jade Cargill as WarGames later on in November. And now Liv Morgan was able to hit Asuka with an Oblivion, a standing Oblivion, and now Raquel Rodriguez with a huge powerbomb to Asuka. And Raquel Rodriguez and Liv absolutely dominating Asuka to start things off. A second powerbomb. And now Raquel Rodriguez going for a third powerbomb. And now spearing Kairi Sane outside of the ring. And now tagging Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan with another Oblivion. And Asuka is getting a beating as Liv Morgan now a third Oblivion, this time using the ropes. This is it, but no, Kairi Sane saving Asuka, her tag team partner. And now getting speared yet again by Raquel Rodriguez. Though for the Kabuki Warriors, it is not looking good at all as Liv Morgan has Asuka in a submission, a guillotine. Asuka, though, getting out of it. I'm surprised that Asuka is still standing. Asuka still finding something, and now Asuka with the Asuka Ball. She has Morgan where she wants her. But Liv Morgan getting out of it. And now Liv with a huge strike, a huge double kick to Asuka's midsection. And now Liv Morgan spearing Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane has already gotten speared outside of the ring 3 times in this match. And now Liv Morgan possibly going for another Oblivion, and she hits it. Liv Morgan with another Oblivion, and just like that, the Judgment Day win. I am actually so disappointed in the Kabuki Warriors, and nothing went right for them. Absolute domination from the side of the Judgment Day, the part of the Judgment Day. It was Raquel Rodriguez with those 3 power bombs, and with Liv Morgan with those mixes of Oblivions, and it was then Kairi Sane getting speared constantly outside of the ring, not letting her attempt to help Asuka, and Asuka got whooped. I mean, what a dominant performance by Judgment Day. And well, going into WarGames in Los Angeles, things are looking good for Captain Morgan. For Liv Morgan. As she will, I mean, we don't have details on who's going to participate in that WarGames matchup, but we can assume that Raquel Rodriguez will be on Liv Morgan's side. But if I'm Jade Cargill, who's going to take on Morgan's team, well, for Jade, I'm clearly not recruiting the Kabuki Warriors. Because with a performance like that, I don't want none of that. But hey, congratulations to the Judgment Day on a stellar performance. And coming up next, the Raw Tag Team titles are on the line. The Hardy Boyz will defend against MJF and Bron Breakker. But in our main event, Finn Bálor will defend his Intercontinental Championship against Big Bronson Reed. Survivor Series WarGames, we got the confirmation of Team Jade Cargill going up against Team Liv Morgan in WarGames at Survivor Series in Los Angeles and the Intuit Dome. But now going back to Raw, up next, the Raw Tag Team titles are on the line. And this man right here teams up with a friend that he's made. He made a friend before SummerSlam. And that friend was Bron Breakker. And since then, MJF and Bron Breakker, we saw it at SummerSlam, they defeated the Bloodline in a tag team match. And it was a stellar performance by both MJF and Bron Breakker. Now they get the chance, though. They get a title shot against the Hardy Boyz. Up next.
Once upon a time, Big Bronson Reed went to Burger King. He ordered all the menu at Burger King. He loves Burger King. But then someone stepped up to Big Bronson Reed and let him know that McDonald's is better and that he should go to McDonald's instead. And so they both went to McDonald's. Big Bronson then realized that McDonald's was better.
The badass Bron Breakker. One true dog. It's my dog. It's my dog. He is really the dog. I mean, we know him. We know the chaos he can cause, and that is why I'm actually scared for the Hardy Boyz. I actually think that the Hardy Boyz have a chance to lose those Raw Tag Team titles. But again, as a commentator, I need to take both sides. I shouldn't give predictions. I shouldn't give results. What I think will be the result. But I'm just saying, Bron Breakker and MJF, I mean, they should find a team name, first of all. Because this could be a real legit team. We saw it at SummerSlam months ago, what they can do. And now we could potentially see it right here. Now again, the Hardy Boys were about to come out. Right here, Hardy Boys, Raw Tag Team Champs. They defended the Raw Tag Team titles on the last episode against the Bloodline. And the match abruptly ended. And then after we heard MJF's theme song, and that's it. The lights were out for minutes in the arena. And then they came back on. Just a side note, Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, they will go at it in WarGames with their designated teams. I'm just saying that MJF's theme hitting when it was a blackout, the match ending, was this to help the Hardy Boys to then get his title shot with his tag team partner Bron Breakker? The Bloodline's probably pissed. I do want to note as well, at Bad Blood, the Hardy Boys were in a ladder match, and then lights went out, and then lights went back on, and Matt Hardy was on the ladder on top with the titles. I'm just saying their past matches have been controversial. I don't know if this match they'll get away with something controversial. And now MJF tags in the big Bron Breakker, the dog. Now Bron Breakker going for a huge shoulder tackle to Matt Hardy. And with a clothesline to Matt Hardy this time. As Bron Breakker, but now getting taken out by Jeff Hardy. Smart move by Jeff Hardy. And now Matt Hardy. The kick to the midsection of Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker now in the corner. And Matt Hardy gaining some speed. Huge chop to Bron Breakker, but Bron Breakker reversing. And now sending Matt Hardy to the other corner, to the other side, with a huge running punch to the face of Matt Hardy. Now Bron Breakker climbing. He's on top. He's going to fly. He goes airborne. Huge shoulder tackle. A diving shoulder tackle by Bron Breakker. As he now goes to spear Matt Hardy in the corner, and now whoa! A suplex by Bron Breakker. And now Bron Breakker, Irish with Matt Hardy to that same corner. And now yet again, a suplex by Bron Breakker. Again, showing how dominant he is. And now Jeff Hardy was looking for a hot tag with Matt Hardy. Bron Breakker not letting that happen with the Hurricane Rana by Bron Breakker. And now Matt Hardy was able to tag Jeff Hardy. Same result though, Bron Breakker's on top. Again, Team Roman Reigns will take on Solo Sikoa's Bloodline at WarGames. We know that the Hardy Boys will be on Roman Reigns' team. There's only one main member left in Team Roman Reigns. We're going to find out potentially tonight or on the next episode. But now Bron Breakker doing everything in his power to deal damage to the Hardy Boys, and especially Jeff Hardy for now, as he now yet again with a clothesline to Jeff Hardy in the corner. As for now, Bron Breakker has done all the damage for Team Breakker and MJF. Spearing yet again Jeff Hardy into the corner. And now a huge, massive suplex. We've seen that move a lot in this matchup. Again, continuing his assault. Bron Breakker. Someone you don't want to mess with. And now Jeff Hardy's trying to find that spark. But Bron Breakker not letting that happen. But Jeff Hardy is trying to find something in a tornado DDT. And well, Jeff Hardy before the break had a spark going for him. But now Bron Breakker and MJF have gotten that spark back. As now both men shoulder tackle Jeff Hardy. As MJF now is the legal man in this matchup. The Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line. And for now, it seems that we may have new champs as Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy are getting a whooping, while MJF and Bron Breakker are dominating. And we've seen tag team domination earlier in the night as the Kabuki Warriors got slaughtered by the Judgment Day. And now MJF with a running knee to a down Jeff Hardy as he now climbs the top rope. Oh my God, the right knee, diving knees to Jeff Hardy's skull. And a kick out at 2 from Jeff Hardy is now MJF with a springboard moonsault. And another springboard moonsault with Jeff Hardy reversing it. And now Jeff Hardy, what is he looking to do here? Finally getting the momentum back as he now drops MJF face first. And Jeff will go tag Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy now the legal man. Trying to chop MJF, and now MJF through the ropes. Both men tackle each other. And now MJF, some kicks. And now a huge right knee to the face of Matt Hardy. And now Manga. MJF now tagging Breakker. And now Bron Breakker sending Matt Hardy to the corner. Jumping on him is Bron Breakker with now an elbow drop to Matt Hardy. And now springboard dive on Matt Hardy. Not a dive, a fucking pirouette here. This guy's a ballet dancer doing pirouettes. Bron Breakker now sending Matt Hardy to the steel steps. Bron Breakker absolutely in beast mode. And now Bron Breakker's going to climb the top rope. You've seen this guy can go airborne with another shoulder tackle. Bron Breakker's not a powerhouse. He can be a high flyer as well. That's the definition of Bron Breakker, who goes for a double axe handle from the middle rope. And now he's even going to take care of Jeff Hardy. And now Bron Breakker has Jeff Hardy up on his shoulders, and now midsection to the knees of Bron Breakker. And now Breakker spears Matt Hardy for the victory. Bron Breakker, can he claim the Raw Tag Team Championship with MJF? But no, that doesn't happen. Don't forget our main event tonight. Finn Bálor defends the Intercontinental Championship against Big Bronson Reed. That is our main event. But right here, right now, it is Breakker. It is MJF taking on the Hardy Boys for the Raw Tag Team titles. But now it is Matt Hardy. He has MJF and Bron Breakker where they want. MJF, though, wanted to save Bron Breakker from Matt Hardy's running bulldog, and now Matt Hardy with an inverted DDT to MJF. A 1v2 by Matt Hardy. And now Bron Breakker very quickly will get back the advantage in this matchup. A huge body slam by Bron Breakker to Matt Hardy. And now Bron Breakker getting some speed, spears Matt Hardy. But now Jeff Hardy's going to save his tag team partner. Welcome back to CJ Raw. Bron Breakker is staring down Jeff Hardy. And Bron Breakker is going to get some momentum here. But now Jeff Hardy reversing Bron Breakker. Attempt of a huge spear. And now we'll go back in the ring. And now Jeff Hardy's taunting Bron Breakker. And Bron Breakker's mad. Bron Breakker's raging. He's angry and now bashing Jeff Hardy's neck onto that top rope. And Jeff Hardy was able to get a tag to Matt Hardy. Could have been a crucial mistake by Breakker, who wanted to go spear Matt Hardy. And now Matt Hardy dragging Bron Breakker around, but Bron Breakker now. Breakker's looking at Jeff Hardy, telling him to get out of the ring. And now Matt Hardy now taking care of Bron Breakker. As Breakker lands back first on the mat. And now Matt Hardy with a diving leg drop. Diving leg drop by Matt for the win. For the successful title defense. But no, not so fast for the Hardy Boys. And now Matt Hardy going for a twist of fate. Twist of fate connects to Bron Breakker. Matt Hardy for the victory, but Bron Breakker taking out one. Complete unheard of. And now MJF is going to have to potentially tag himself in as Bron Breakker goes to MJF. MJF is in the match. Jeff Hardy and MJF are the legal men. But now MJF, low blow to Jeff Hardy. The ref has nothing to say on that. We'll let the match roll. As now MJF puts Jeff Hardy in the corner. And now MJF just going to send Hardy outside of the ring. As he wants to climb the top rope. And that's not looking good for Jeff Hardy. As MJF with a knee to the face of Jeff Hardy would have accidentally hit Bron Breakker. And now it is MJF who climbs the top rope yet again. And now stomping Finn Balor's midsection. Not Finn Balor, but Jeff Hardy. I ain't messing up the names here. But now MJF with his finishing move. And Matt Hardy saving his brother. But now MJF spearing Matt Hardy outside of the ring. And will send Hardy outside of the ring. But now, look at that. It's Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa. And now Bron Breakker is going to go on Solo and spear him. He doesn't want no interference in this Raw Tag Team title match. Solo Sikoa, though, seems that he's mad that his bloodline match got cut short last episode against the Hardy Boyz. But Bron Breakker just dismantling Solo Sikoa. As he's going to go for another spear. But Solo, though, reversing. And now Solo Sikoa with a Samoan spike to Bron Breakker. And now Solo with a second Samoan spike. And potentially a third and final one as Solo Sikoa puts the nail in the coffin. Bron Breakker is dead on that ramp. And now Solo's going to go inside of the ring on MJF. Seems like this is a no disqualification matchup. Now Solo with a Samoan spike to MJF. The Hardy Boyz are down outside of the ring. Bron Breakker is down on the entrance ramp. And now Solo Sikoa is taking care of MJF. Throwing him outside of the ring. The OTC. Roman Reigns, as he looks at Bron Breakker, who's down and out on the entrance ramp, enters the ring. Oh! Clothesline to Solo Sikoa. And now Roman Reigns assaulting Solo, the man that he's going to go against at Survivor Series WarGames. Both teams will go against. And Solo Sikoa's bloodline's going to take on Roman Reigns' team, which consists of Roman Reigns, the team captain, the Hardy Boyz, and one mystery member. Roman Reigns, Superman punches Solo Sikoa. And now a spear to Solo. What in the chaos is going on? As Solo Sikoa is down in the ring, he's going to exit the ring. Roman Reigns exits the ring as well. And now it's MJF who's back up on his feet, as well as Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, though, with a twist of fate to MJF. The match continues. And now Jeff Hardy with a swanton bomb to MJF, And there's no one to save MJF as Bron Breakker is down and out on the entrance ramp. And Jeff Hardy picks up the victory for the Hardy Boyz. The Hardy Boyz retain the Raw Tag Team titles, and yet again, some shenanigans on Raw. Let's take a look at the now updated Survivor Series WarGames card in Los Angeles. CM Punk will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. These men hate each other. There's going to be some blood at Survivor Series, and let me tell you that. Also, Carlito and Dominic Mysterio will go one-on-one. Carlito called Dominic Mysterio out earlier, and Dominic will show up at Survivor Series. He's going to take on Carlito in a singles match. Jade Cargill, Liv Morgan will represent their teams in WarGames. Who will represent Team Cargill and Team Morgan. We're going to find out in the upcoming episodes. As Finn Bálor now up next will defend the Intercontinental Championship against this man right here. Big Bronson Reed has a chance to have a big title victory here as he goes against Finn Bálor. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. On the last episode, Finn Bálor defeated Carlito for the IC title. At Bad Blood, he defeated Carlito for the IC title. He's defeated many men. Joe Hendry, Kevin Owens, Carlito. Now has the chance to defeat Bronson Reed. He's been having quite the title reign so far. He's trying to proclaim himself as the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. But now, to be the biggest Intercontinental Champion of all time, you have to beat the biggest superstar. And that is Big Bronson. And that's coming up next. It's main event time in Sacramento. One hell of a night for sure. It's not over yet as Finn Bálor defends the Intercontinental Championship against Big Bronson Reed. And that's right here and right now as Finn Bálor with a Pele kick to start off on Big Bronson Reed. Now Bronson Reed quickly getting up though for a running DDT. Bronson Reed a running DDT to Finn Bálor. And now Reed has him up. Powerbomb. A big powerbomb by Bronson Reed. As he now attempts a second one, and yes, he does. A second big powerbomb. And now Bronson Reed is going to put Bálor in the corner. And now Bronson Reed absolutely squishing Finn Bálor. And now Bronson Reed with a running elbow drop. Bronson Reed is a man that can use his weight, his size, to his advantage, and that is what he is currently doing. Now Bronson Reed for clothesline to Finn Bálor outside of the ring. They're going to deal their action outside of the ring. Remember, this is the street fight. It is Bronson Reed, Finn Bálor. The IC title is on the line. He can do whatever he wants. There's no disqualification. And now Finn Bálor with the swing blade. When we saw Bronson Reed clearing up that announcer's table, we can see that something big is going to happen soon. Now Finn Bálor with an elbow drop to Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is reversing And now Bronson Reed with a double handle jump in front of the announcer's table. Bronson Reed using some creativity. Now Bronson Reed with the steel steps in his hands. Not looking good for Finn Bálor. As now Bronson Reed will throw the steel steps to Finn Bálor. And Finn Bálor down and out on the steel steps. No good for the IC champion. No good at all. And now Bronson Reed. With a, oh no. Bronson Reed with a running powerbomb on the steel steps. That was not only big, but it was chaotic. Welcome back to Raw. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line in a street fight main event. As now Bronson Reed has a candlestick, trying to use it to his advantage with Finn Bálor. Now with a coup de grace, mini coup de grace, double stomp to the midsection of big Bronson Reed. And now Finn Bálor kicking the legs of Bronson Reed. And now Finn Bálor with a DDT to big Bronson Reed. Bronson big. Now Finn Bálor almost getting the win, but Bronson Reed kicks out at 2. And now Finn Bálor trying to use that candlestick in his advantage, and yes, he does. Assaulting Bronson Reed with the candlestick. And now Finn Bálor going for 1916, but Bronson Reed reversing on the clothesline. Finn Bálor is going to have to use weapons to take down the big Bronson Reed. Now Bronson Reed with a crossbody, but Finn Bálor dodging it. And now Bálor with a big right strike to Bronson Reed. And now Finn Bálor is going to use that candlestick yet again. But Bronson Reed dodging went off along with now Finn Bálor. What's he looking to do here? But now instead is Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed with his finishing move. And we know what's next. I announce a natural disaster right here in Sacramento. As is Bronson Reed, it's a tsunami. I announce possibly a second natural disaster. Alert, alert, tsunami. Bronson Reed looking to become the new Intercontinental Champion. And he could have, but Bronson Reed wants to deal more damage. As now Bronson Reed uses the candlestick. Candlestick shatters in half. And now Bronson Reed has a table. The fans love tables. And now it's Finn Bálor. Irish with Bronson. No, Bronson dodges it. And oh my god, absolutely squishing the poor Finn Bálor. Finn Bálor has looked weak in this matchup compared to big Bronson. As now Bronson Reed puts Finn Bálor on the top rope. And oh no, it is not looking good for Bálor as he is sent on the table. The table shatters in half. Choke slam by Bronson. Welcome back to CJ Raw. Finn Bálor defends the Intercontinental Championship against Bronson Reed. And now Bronson Reed with a suicide dive to Finn Bálor. Bronson Reed has looked absolutely phenomenal. Whether you like it or not, he's an absolute monster inside that squared circle and even outside that squared circle, as he's dealt damage outside of the ring multiple times, and he's going to continue doing it as he grabs the steel chair. Finn Bálor runs into him, and that was the worst idea in his life, as Bronson Reed assaults Bálor with multiple chair shots. And he's even going to use a second chair as he continues his vicious assault of Finn Bálor with a sling blade. To find that minuscule bit of energy inside of him, and a Finn Bálor with an inverted DDT. As Finn Bálor is looking for another weapon, and that is another candlestick. As he delivers an assault of his own. And now Bálor Irish with Bronson Reed to the steel steps. I mean, there's tables, there's candlesticks, garbage cans, steel steps, tables. I've already said those, but just to say that there's a lot. And now Bálor with a double axe handle on the outside. And now another snake blade. And now it's Bálor. Inverted DDT to Bronson Reed. And now Finn Bálor finally looking like a champion here as he goes for a 1916, dropping Bronson Reed on the mat. And Finn Bálor is on top. As now he grabs a sledgehammer. But now Bronson Reed not letting that happen. He quickly gets up. He wants to do things on his own terms, and his own terms mean his own weapons. And he wants to grab a second table. We've seen Bálor explode into a table before. And Bronson Reed wants to do it again, but Finn Bálor, 1916 to Bronson Reed. Finn Bálor had other plans in mind, and he could have retained the Intercontinental title right here in Sacramento. And big Bronson Reed with a big kick out at 2.5. What a main event in Sacramento for Raw episode 17. And now Bálor, he's going to try to powerbomb Bronson Reed, but not the greatest of ideas as Bronson Reed weighs a ton. And Bálor now kicks out at 2. And now Bálor with Irish whip Bronson Reed. Will put him on the top rope. Now looking good for Bronson as Bálor kicks Bronson Reed's face. His face is bruised up. And now Bálor sending Bronson Reed to the table. And is not looking good for Bronson as Bálor German suplex Bronson Reed on the table. Bálor with a huge amount of strength to suplex, to German suplex that man right there, and that man being big Bronson Reed. And now Finn Bálor finally teaching Bronson Reed a lesson. As Bálor sends Bronson Reed outside of the ring. He will now grab steel steps. Steel steps in the hand of the Prince of Darkness, Finn Bálor. And now Bálor putting Bronson Reed on top of the announcer's table. It is not looking good for Bronson Reed. But Bronson Reed now reversing with a big punch. Now Bronson Reed has Bálor in a powerbomb position. And he powerbombs him on the announcer's table. Oh my goodness. What a Intercontinental Championship main event here. There's chaos everywhere. There's violence. I mean, every weapon symbolizing violence in this match. And now Bronson Reed taking out Bálor. And Reed. Oh no. Do I have to make an announcement? Natural disaster incoming. Tsunami. I think I have to announce it again. Natural disaster incoming. Tsunami. This is the 4th tsunami that Bronson Reed has hit. And now he's going yet again on the top rope. Oh, he psyched us. He psyched us. Thank God we didn't witness a 5th and final tsunami. Maybe he should have hit another tsunami, because Finn Bálor kicks out at 2.5. And Finn Bálor is a fighter. He is fighting back. And look at him, still delivering punches. As both men are trading blows on Raw. Who will earn the last laugh right here? And I think it is Bronson Reed as he delivers a huge headbutt to Finn Bálor. And now Bronson Reed will drag Finn Balor around, will Irish whip him to the corner. And now Bronson Reed, that was quite the move there, as Bronson Reed just manhandling Finn Balor. And Irish whips him outside of the ring. We'll be back. Welcome back. Now both superstars are in the crowd. And now Balor with a suplex on the table to Bronson Reed. These men have now reached where the crowd are, where this amazing Sacramento crowd are located, and they're in this area where tables are already set. And now Balor with a German suplex on the table. Finn Balor manhandling now Bronson Reed, which is something that we've rarely seen, as the Intercontinental Champion is showing why he has reached some pinnacle, some level where he can call himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. As he is now just murdering Bronson Reed with the kendo stick. Bronson Reed went from level 100 back to level 1 very quickly in a matter of moments, as our main event has cooked. What a main event, what an Intercontinental Championship street fight matchup between Balor and Reed. And Sacramento has loved it, regardless of not really liking both men. And they have some different moral values. And now Bronson Reed is now running towards Balor. And Balor now chopping Bronson Reed. Balor wants to go back in the ring. And both superstars will go back towards the ring. But now Bronson Reed chopping Finn Balor. And now Reed sending Balor to the barricade. Bronson Reed will go back inside of the ring. He goes on the top rope. Tsunami on the outside. And there was no warning for that. He just tsunamied his way outside of the ring on a dead Finn Balor. What am I saying? On a dead Finn Balor. And now Balor is still fighting back. 1916 by Finn Balor. I am having trouble calling this matchup because it is just so filled with moment after moment after moment after moment after moment. And now Balor now is going to send Bronson Reed inside of the ring. And now Finn Balor, Irish whip Bronson Reed to the corner. And now it is Balor. We know what's coming! As Bronson Reed is sent into the corner. And now Balor climbing the top rope. Coup de grace for Bronson Reed to retain the Intercontinental Champion in Sacramento. No, he does not. Bronson Reed miraculously kicks out. And Balor is out of ideas. He's now just going to copy that same move. But Bronson Reed reverses the coup de grace. And now Reed's going to slam Balor onto the mat in the middle of that ring. And now Bronson Reed, I think I could announce this one. I could announce a natural disaster is incoming. I announce a tsunami. This time I won't announce it. This time it's a surprise, no warning, as Bronson Reed with a second tsunami on Finn Balor, and now he's gonna go for it again. Or maybe not this time, using his big knees. And Bronson Reed can go for the pin. He can end it here. But instead, he does not. This guy wants to actually murder Finn Balor. And it seems like Finn Balor also wants to get murdered because he's just continuing to get back up on his feet. And they're all not great ideas. As now big Bronson Reed has Bálor up for a powerbomb. As he's gonna hit a powerbomb on the steel chair in the corner. What was that? No steel chair. And now Bronson with another powerbomb potentially. This time he's gonna hit it. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit on the garbage can, but Bálor was able to reverse it. And now Bálor with the DDT of Bronson Reed. And now Bálor climbing the top rope. Finn Bálor to the drop. No, Bronson reversing. Bronson Reed reversing, and now yet again. Oh my goodness. Bálor's broken in half. And now Bronson Reed. His eyes are on that garbage can, and yes, big power bomb on that garbage can. And Bronson Reed continuing his big assault on Finn Bálor. And now Bronson Reed tsunami. And finally he's going for the pin. And oh my goodness, we have a new Intercontinental Champion. Bronson Reed is your new Intercontinental Champion. He has defeated Finn Bálor. Finn Bálor has been dethroned. Some people will call it a shocker. I mean, Finn Bálor losing the Intercontinental Championship just like that on an episode of Raw. Yes, it is shocking. But the way Bronson Reed has portrayed himself tonight, and also on the last episode, he ruined Joe Hendry. He ruined him after the match even. He even assaulted him when the match was over. And now tonight, dethroning in what was a great IC champ, Finn Bálor. But Bronson Reed, this is the future of the Intercontinental Championship division. As big Bronson Reed finally wins a big singles championship. And now up next, we're going to learn more on Roman Reigns' team. In just a couple of episodes, we will be in Los Angeles at the Intuit Dome for Survivor Series WarGames. Obviously, we had gotten the announcement that Jade Cargill, her team will go against Team Liv Morgan. Also, CM Punk will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. Carlito and Dominic Mysterio, former buddies in the Judgment Day, will go one-on-one in singles action. And Team Roman Reigns will go on against the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa's Bloodline, at Survivor Series. We're going to know more, though, on Roman Reigns' team up next, as Roman Reigns will be coming out in Sacramento to end the show. He wants to come out. He wants to address the WWE CJ Universe mode. CM Punk, who earned the victory against Ilja Dragunov earlier tonight, he now will officially defend the world title against Drew McIntyre. Carlito called out Dominic Mysterio for just not showing up and on Raw. I mean, Carlito was mad that JD McDonough was constantly interfering in his matches when he was trying to get the IC title off of Finn Bálor. Dominic Mysterio was nowhere to be found, MIA, so now Carlito called him out. He accepted. They're going to face each other off at WarGames. The O2C is here. Roman Reigns has the Ula Fala. I mean, he defeated Jacob Fatu at Bad Blood to retain the Ula Fala. But earlier tonight, it was Solo Sikoa who injured Bron Breakker. By the way, breaking news from Haunted Jacob. He injured Bron Breakker. And, Roman Reigns came out and he was able to take care of Solo Sikoa, though. So he helped, sort of, Bron Breakker and MJF. And, the Hardy Boyz as well. He wanted the match to continue. And he went to take care of Solo Sikoa. Well, will the Bloodline acknowledge Roman Reigns, the Hardy Boyz, and MJF? Yes, MJF, the final member of Roman Reigns' team. That is quite the team. We're going to see you on the next episode.